Yo, Tony D here. I'm not taping today. I found a box that I had labeled possible CGC subs. Now, I'm not doing that. I'm totally done. I dipped my toes in that, made a video on it. I'm not doing that no more, but I'm curious what's in here. I haven't looked in a long time, but let's see what I got. Rob Zombie Spook Show. This is actually pretty cool. Don't know why I put that in there. Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man #1. Yeah, man. Decent shape. Thought it would be a cool one. Keep going here. Flashpoint #1. This is a cool one. Uncanny X-Men 450. The first battle of X-23 and the X-Men. I don't have... Usually I'll put something like that in the back to let me know, but I don't know. Cool one to have. Superman and Green Lantern Presents. This is the first appearance of the new Teen Titans. Totally glad I have that. Definitely not sending that in. I don't know why I picked this. Carnage. It's a foil cover. I don't know. Some of it was me just picking stuff I thought was cool. Oh, this is really cool. Deceased. I don't know if this was a variant or I think this was a regular cover, but yeah, you know why it's cool. That right there. That right there. Shout out to Pennywise. We got here. I'm not sure if this is the first appearance of Echo. I don't know. Shout out if it is. It doesn't really look like the one. Maybe it is. This one's cool. I forget why it's significant, but I just love the cover. I think it's Hitch that did the cover. I'm not a huge Hitch fan, believe it or not, but this cover was just outstanding to me. So a lot of things I was picking because I like the cover, but there were things I was speculating on, like the first appearance of Supergirl. This was really cool, man. Rest in peace, Michael Turner. Took him from us way too early. I believe it was cancer. Fantastic artist. He did the Fathom series, but he did a lot of work in the early 2000s with DC, and this was just a very enjoyable ride. I love it when Superman and Batman are together. House of X. Not sure why I picked that one. You know, I think I was a huge speculator. I think I just thought if something was like... well, this is 1 of 6, but I dug the House of X stuff. Really did. Oh, this one's nice. Dark Horse Presents. This isn't, this isn't the fake first appearance. I say fake, but there was a misprint on an issue that said it was the first appearance of aliens, and it was not. I actually have that issue somewhere, but I really love these early Dark Horse comics, and that's why I probably picked it, just because it's cool. This one is significant. Edge of Spider-Verse, #5. First appearance of that dude. Right there's the name. Can you say that? That's pretty cool. You know, the Spider-Verse stuff, I'll comment on that. Like, when it first came out, it was cool. I loved it. But right now, they're just taking money from us. They need to stop. But Civil War, The Amazing Spider-Man, first appearance of this suit. 529. Totally dig it. That suit was pretty cool when it first came out. The Invincible Iron Man, #1. This one's kind of endearing because of the whole Iron Man really launched the Marvel Universe movie stuff back in, I think it was 2000. When did that kick off? Was it 2005, 6? I don't know. Maybe it was 9, but we just keep going. It's a big box. Iron Fist #1. I think I was just speculating on the one, but I totally dig this cover. I really love the way you can see the bones. That is nice. Good stuff. I like Iron Fist. I just wish they would decide on something with him. He just kind of gets lost. Ultimate Avengers issue 3. I cannot remember what is significant, if anything, in this issue, but I think there is. And I didn't put my thing on there, but I don't know. We can make it a game. If you know, put in there. You guys are knowledgeable. The Ultimates #1. This was actually right towards the end when they just like they stopped. You know what I'm saying? It was I enjoyed this version of the Ultimate Universe. It was so good. Al Ewing is a great writer. Totally dig Blue Marvel. I don't know, man. Like it seemed like after what was it, the Ultimatum wave, it was like it just was over. The Ultimates 100. That looks like American Chavez, I believe. I do have the first appearance of her in, I believe it's Vengeance. I don't know if it was #1 or, but yeah, totally was digging through my Ultimates collection. #25. Not sure about this one either. I wish I took better notes, but you know what's cool? Is if you guys know. It's the coolest. I totally picked this because I just enjoy the story. I'm a horrible picker for CGC submissions because I would not make any money because I was picking stuff that was cool. So this, The Thing, actually beats the Immortal Hulk. I totally love this. The artwork is on point. Love the covers. Artwork was great. It was a story of just pure grit. That's what The Thing is to us. It's not just the strength, the physical strength, it's his emotional strength. And this is when he could turn human, I think, for, I don't know if it's a day or an hour, but he would revert to human form and he was fixing to revert. So he had to take care of business. Spoiler, he beat the Hulk. However, you can say that the Puppet Master did have control of the Hulk, so you could say that it wasn't, I don't know, can you say it's a clean win? I say it is. But Avengers 33, Spider-Woman variant. I believe I picked this just because it is cool. I really wish I had my stuff. But here we're getting into Avengers. No Road Home. This one was full of keys. I have all of them, so this is #4. And it's like it's kind of funny, like not remembering what was key about it. No Road Home 9. I do have the one where it's the first mention of the Hulk being immortal. Maybe it's in this box, maybe not. Avengers 36, variant edition. These are kind of cool with She-Hulk. I have a bunch of She-Hulk covers. Don't judge, I'll admit it. Ah, oh, dude, this is the first appearance of, I forget her name. I think this is the one with the Robin from The Dark Knight. Yeah, I think so, man. Y'all want to crack it open, get the deets. Man, I'm all about it. This is why, right here, this is the reason why I'm not going CGC, man. I want to look at my stuff. Totally believe it. It's in good shape, too. Yeah, Carrie Kelly. I believe this is the first appearance of her in this universe. So yeah, it's a cool thing to have. You know, a lot of stuff on the channel, I haven't really been highlighting like my keys or my, it's been more modern stuff, just stuff that I'm picking out. My local comic shop grabs, my comic shop purchases. It's the modern stuff. Sometimes I'll buy some older stuff in those and you'll see them, but I thought it was time just to, change it up. Change is a good thing. That's kind of the theme going for me nowadays. And we got some more Avengers No Road Home, #2. This was a really good series. I love it when they have those cosmic things going on. #5. I think this is a variant edition. This is when variants can really, if you're a speculator, nothing wrong with that, not hating, but it seems like cover A's for the most part, you want to stick with those if you're into speculation. Because, I don't know, let me know what you think. This is a good topic of discussion. Does it devalue the issue not being a cover A and not being a significant alternate cover? Let me know, man. I want to hear what you guys think. Because I just bebop along and get stuff. And sometimes I speculate. It's okay. Number 10. There must have been a bunch of keys in that run. Totally don't remember. Avengers: The Initiative. This was around with Civil War, and the initiative was to get a group of heroes, a team of heroes in each state. I was into it. Slot, good writer, man. This stuff was fantastic. This had the science behind it. You know, Avengers. This is number 35, but the science was fantastic on the Earth's incursion of them. And I believe it was the Beast was a huge part in figuring that out. So they had to figure out how to stop these incursions, but they couldn't there was no pause button, so they were happening, and they had to kill a world. And you really saw Namor at his vicious. He's the guy that'll get the job done if it's dirty. Earth 2. This was an interesting series. Number 19. Oh, I believe I picked these because of the Superman first appearance. I forget what you would call, I forget his name, but it was a fresh take on Superman. I was cool with it. I totally read it. Here's another one out of that bunch. 25, see, 19, 25, 26. 25, 26 may be the big daddies out of that. I'm not quite sure. Here's 24. Nice cover. They all have nice covers. Totally into it. So let me, I don't want to stack them too high. You know what I'm saying? I'll put them up here. Well, yeah, man, hope you're enjoying this. These are some really cool ones. Superior Spider-Man. This is significant because, put it in the comments. You know, this is Superior Spider-Man was really cool. Just the whole Otto Octavius being Spider-Man was so fascinating to me. And just his whole journey. But you know what? I want him as a bad guy. That's what I want. Second printing. There's something significant about this. I'm not sure if it was the cover, but you know what to do. Pop. Get it in there. Love it. The Flash 207. A New Race Begins. Michael Turner cover. R.I.P. again, man. Like, you know, when I read about these artists that pass away, their artwork looks different to me for some reason. You just see differently. It's more emotional. Supreme Power, number 4. I think this is I don't know if it's the origin of Nighthawk, but man, I totally got into this stuff. This whole group, I was into it. Hardcore. I totally forgot about that. You know, not the coolest of series. They're doing their thing. So I do have this whole series. I have issue 1 in another box, but this is my favorite. Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe. All the covers are fantastic. The first one is the best, bar none. Man, I don't know about that, man. Punisher, you need to rethink that. I think this one I just thought was cool with the Joker putting on the Nightwing suit. You know, Nightwing had some good issues back in the day. The early 2000s, I totally enjoyed it. If you're reading it now, let me know if it's good. I haven't checked it out in a while. Superior Spider-Man, Spider-Verse. We have I forget their name, man, but they're total jerks. This one was like, really, I didn't know how they were going to get out of that. Those dudes are powerful. Totally forget their names. Shame on me. Superior Spider-Man. I just thought this was cool. Number 10. And yeah, just don't have me pick out your submissions. Superior Spider-Man, I believe this is like a small key. So I got into that. Here's another one. Ramos has some cool covers, man. He's got a cool style. Totally dig it. Another Superior. I think these, man, are just the covers was bringing it. This is such an underrated cover. Like, look at that. I love how the rain is just bouncing off the stick. The use of white. This one's good. Real good. Ghost Rider #1. Robbie Reyes. Probably self-explanatory, but I don't like the car. I don't like him in a car. It's just, I grew up, he was on a motorcycle, and that's just the way it was. Rebirth is just a #1. Rebooting. I hate it when they do that, but what you gonna do? Champions. I forget why. Maybe it's a #1. First appearance of the group. Do some Planet Hulk in here. I bet somebody knows what's up with that. Number 92 we got. Final Crisis. These had some keys in it, and one thing I loved about Final Crisis, I love Superboy Prime. And he's back, by the way. In the Superman series, he has made a comeback. Dark Avengers #1. It was okay. Young Avengers. The #1 I have in another box, but these are the others. 210, I think that's first appearance of her as the Hawkeye. Superior Spider-Man #1. Totally dig that cover, man. Check that out. That's good stuff. Always got to have some Doom Patrol. I think I just speculated. It was like, okay, that's #1. Cataclysm, the ultimate last stand. There's something about this, man. Let me know. We're getting down to some Deadpool versus X-Force. This is another one. I did a lot of speculating. Just if it said 1, I totally fall for that. Justice Society of America. I was totally a mark for Justice Society. This is, I believe, first appearance of that dude. I think Stargirl. I don't know. Captain America #1. This was after they killed our boy. Oh, FOMO alert with Captain America 1 and 2. Man, they sold out. But Infinite Crisis #4. Good stuff. I think there's more Prime stuff in there. That's what I like. Yeah, man. I get the Crisis stuff. I totally was into that. Superboy Prime, evil like that. It was such... Anything that's like, when you take something wholesome like that and you create that contrast, I love it. Flashpoint #2. These are cool right here, man. The whole story, Batman in the Flashpoint universe. You need to get on that. Thanos Final Threat. Not a big cosmic type dude, but man, I'll get in there. This is more Flashpoint stuff. Speculating on the #1. The #1. And I had a few more books here. I'll show them to you. Pride and Joy. Gonna review that. Got some first appearance Daredevil on the cover without his costume. Not Daredevil, but Bullseye. I might do that. Let me know. If there's anything you want reviewed, let me know, man. I totally enjoy it. Totally love that. Totally would love to do a review on that bad boy. I have the whole Born Again run on the outro, man. I'll just flick through these. I don't know. If you were young reading these, let me know. But you know what I always say? You got to get it.